Trust me guys, we are just getting started. Yes, we already saw some of the Jordan restocks, but there is so much more coming. This is going to be a week-long event where we're not just going to see Jordan restocks, but some other sneakers too that I think you guys are really going to like. I got some good information to share with you guys too. Just quickly, let's recap what we saw today just to catch everybody up to speed. So today was the first day of the, I guess you could call them heat check restocks for Jordan. These were a couple of popular Jordan models, most of which were not really that hyped. They're just personals bricks, except for one of which was the Ferrari Jordan 14. So that was definitely the highlight for today. Definitely a sneaker that's still profitable. A lot of people still want it. I know I'm happy that I got a personal pair of those. But as for the other pairs, those were just personals, not too exciting, but still was nice to see. Anyone who missed out on them could have got a second chance at them. And these included the Jordan 8 Aqua, the Jordan 9 Cool Gray, the Jordan 1 Low Rookie of the Year, the Jordan 14 Ferrari, as I already mentioned, the Jordan 4 White Cement, and the Jordan 11 Low Bread. For all these sneakers and all the information in general, like all early info, we posted this information inside of Endurance. You could join with the link in the description below for early info for drops like this, or any kind of drop, even non-Nike.com drops, Nike sneakers drops too, which are a lot more fun and important. When it comes to anything Nike, anything sneakers, we always have early info for these kinds of things, and we're going to have all the early info for what we're about to see in the next week. So if you want early info, like the exact times, the exact product lists, and resale predictions in advance for all the products that are going to be dropping throughout the week, definitely consider joining us with the link in the description below. Regardless though, I do still have some information I could share publicly with you guys, and that is just a couple of the sneakers that are expected to restock throughout this week. And let me just say, some of these sneakers are definitely really big, and this is not all of the sneakers. One sneaker would be the Jordan 3 Soul 2.0s. Obviously, this sneaker is not really a big deal. This pair is just going to be personals, but if you missed out, it's just another chance to get them. Now, a much more important sneaker that a lot of you guys are definitely going to be excited to get a second chance at, whether it's for resale purposes or even for your collection too, the Jordan 5 Black Metallic. Yes, these are going to be coming back again. So this is definitely one of the highlights from the restocks, but believe it or not, it's not even the best pair. And there's more that I'm not even going to mention in this video as well. Another sneaker that we're going to be seeing is the Jordan 4 SB Navy. If you guys remember, this was a pair that dropped via the sneakers link method, and it was a really successful drop. All manual users were able to easily cop. This was a perfect example, again, of how we post all early info inside of Endurance. When this dropped, we posted everything in advance for everybody. Everyone had the link as well, could have easily copped with their eyes closed. And by the way, you could expect one of those drops again in the near future. You'll see what I mean eventually. The SB Jordan 4 unfortunately isn't really profitable at this point unless you were to sell them off of platforms locally and you have no tax in your state right now. Otherwise, they're mostly just going to be personal pairs. Before jumping to one of the sneakers that I think all of you guys are going to be the most excited for, we also got more than just Jordans. Yeah, this isn't just an event that's exclusive to Jordans. It looks like we're actually going to be getting some Kobe's too. And if you guys recall, not too long ago, I was explaining that we're supposed to be seeing a Kobe Vault restock, Kobe Vault shock drop, something of that nature. And that's because the stock was being prepared. Well, that stock was still being prepared, even though we never saw an official Kobe Vault shock drop or vault of any kind. But the stock is still ready, and we were still supposed to see the restock, and it looks like they're going to put all the stock from that into this. So instead of us seeing a Kobe Vault shock drop on Nike sneakers, it looks like we're going to be seeing those restocks just throughout the Nike app and the Nike website, which definitely isn't as fun, but we're still getting the second chance at some of these Kobe's nonetheless. Now, I think the sneaker that most of you guys are going to be really excited for is going to be the Nigel Sylvester Jordan 4 Brick by Brick. Obviously, this sneaker is extremely profitable. Not only that, but they're incredible personals too. I'm sure everybody watching this definitely wants a pair, whether it's for resale purposes or it's just for themselves. I mean, who doesn't want a second chance at these? And again, this isn't all of the sneakers that are going to be restocking. This is just a little bit of a sample. Now, I should also mention that because this is Nike.com, Nike Desktop, not Nike sneakers. This information actually isn't from my own Nike sneaker source, the one who gets me the most reliable shock drop information. We've been working together for years. This actually just comes from the Nike backend endpoint data, which we're actually getting from our provider Eldon. Just wanted to disclose that for full transparency, because obviously my information could sometimes be a little bit different compared to just Nike backend endpoint data. So obviously we got a lot to look forward to, and if you want early info for all this kind of information, whether it's the exact time of the drops, the exact methods of the drops, the drop list, resale predictions in advance, everything, we're going to post all that inside of Endurance. You can feel free to join with the link in the description below. We also have a free group on that same link too. We don't post early info there, but we still post a lot of useful guides and alerts, so feel free to check it out.